All right, who am I here with today?
Adam 22, Marge.
My name is Liv, actually, Liv.
Marge, whoops.
So what do you think is the biggest stigma with what you do in your relationship?
I really got to find out about that this year because my wife did her first ever scene with another man, Jason Love. I didn't really feel the heat of what it would be like to be a public sex worker until we went down that path, for sure.
What did you feel? Like, how were you feeling about it?
It was a little rough at first to, wrap my head around the fact that my beautiful wife was sleeping with another man. But once I got into the groove of it, it ceased to bother me,
So how does that work? Because, usually people are like just regular monogamous or they're both polyamorous, but you're actually polyamorous and she's monogamous to you, right?
So we fuck other girls on camera. She has, as of yet, worked with two different dudes, the Jason Love scene, and then we shot a three-way, me, her, and Lil D. I consider us to be like monogamous, basically, besides other chicks on camera. I mean, we do still hook up with girls sometimes.
So do you guys ever have sex like just you guys?
Yeah, well, yeah, at home, yeah.
Do you think girls want a simp or an asshole in general?
A little bit of both. I think you have to be an asshole at first to just kind of make it clear that you're operating on your own terms and whatnot. But then I also feel like, to a certain extent, they want you to be respectful and be able to, treat them the right way. But it's a real question of, is that the girl that you need to be treating with respect? Because I do feel like a lot of girls basically just want you to dog them out and fuck them, leave them alone, right?
How did you get Lena? What'd you do?
Shit, I fucked her the first night I met her, ate her ass the first night I met her. She had never done that before. But then, we just kept hanging out, and I kept slowly becoming convinced that not only did she have a great personality, but she had the tightest vagina I ever dealt with in my whole life. So I'm sticking it out for the time being, We 8 years in. 8 years.
8 years. And it feels the same?
Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Snap right back, yeah.
Snap right back. And do you masturbate to your own content?
Once in a while, I'll think of a scene and go back to it and be like, I gotta go examine, yeah.
So do you consider yourself a porn star? Or you also interview people and you're huge in the social media world. So what do you mainly consider yourself?
I don't think of myself as a porn star, porn performer I'm willing to accept. But as the years go by, I keep kind of accepting more and more. They're like, oh, there's a lot of people that fuck with me from the porn thing, versus it used to be that I was only known as an interviewer. Now it's kind of like people kind of think of the porn thing first, I feel like.
So what made you get into interviewing artists and things like that?
Started out interviewing BMX riders because that's just what I've been doing my whole life, and then slowly started to meet more and more rappers through just being a part of the local hip hop scene, and just kind of kept rolling with that and just meeting more and more people and doing more and more content.
And how do you think this whole industry affects your mental health?
For me, I don't give a fuck because I'm 40 years old, so the fact that anybody would want to watch me have sex at all seems kind of insane. I could definitely see how for a lot of the girls it could fuck them up because they're being judged on their body. You gotta have a strong mind to be in this game, I guess.
If you weren't doing everything you do now, what do you think you'd be doing?
Probably selling drugs. I don't know. Realistically, yeah, probably. Something illegal. I don't know.
And if you weren't married, do you think you would be single or?
I don't know. Every time I've gotten a big fight with my girl, which we don't fight that much, but when I have, I start thinking, what would I do? Would I date some fucking boring ass school teacher? Or am I gonna find myself with a porn star? Or I don't know, maybe somebody like you is kind of in that weird middle ground. I don't know, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Do you think money can buy happiness?
I think money can buy you a lot of happiness, to be honest. Money can get you a good chunk of the way there, but it's not the whole deal for sure.
And what's one thing you wish women understood about men?
I wish that women understood that I have sensitive balls, so I don't want you to be sucking them out of my body. I just want you to lightly lick them. That's my warning that I give every girl before we shoot.
And what's some advice you get to people that want to do what you do?
If you want to do what I do, I guess you probably gotta, the best thing you can do, find a hot chick in the game who you can shoot with, build up your resume, make people think, oh, he's safe, he's cool. And then you just gotta be as nice as possible to all the girls. You can't really afford to have any of the girls like you because then you won't get invited to the orgies and whatnot. Yeah, that's the main thing. Also, you probably need a pretty decent sized dick. If you're a girl, you probably gotta be pretty good looking.